We start the day with extra steps. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So yeah, it'll be a 4-hour day. And I get my allowance. It has come to my attention that you have been granted a daily allowance to use while on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. If there is anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we've all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you I am still personally overseeing that the estate is at least... Oh, excuse me, sorry. Oh my goodness. The premises... The estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. Ian Babbage. Okay, here's the thought. So maybe the day starts at like 8 a.m. So if we get that bunker again, we need to do November 13th at like sometime after 8 a.m. potentially. So right now I would pick 9 or 10. Funeral parlor expert, thank you. The banner is like broken lately. Sorry about that. Fountain. So we can drain the fountain. You can make a wish. How did I never see this before? Using my hard-earned allowance. Aw. I bet I can get it later if I drain it. I bet that was wasted money. Couldn't resist. Birds. Get 'em. I do love the shelter. Whoa. Oh my god, I can't type. I just went on. I got too excited. Swan song. Whee! I don't think this does any. I already requested a thingy. And I didn't get it, so I'm gonna keep requesting it. Swanong. Alright, log out. Come on, baby. Or we can go off my theory that... So I thought... Can we... It'll stay open. We're spending steps. We've got 20 extra steps. Yeah, it takes place in the 90s. 93! Supposedly. I'm just gonna come stare at the clock. I could change it to be 9 at this point. You think I can make it in time? Can we make it 9:30? 9:15? No. If we miss it and then I run back inside and then it's still not. Or it was requested the day before and the day is actually the 14th. That I don't understand. I feel like that's an absurd number of steps to go back and forth just between the lobby and the bunker. It takes so long. Maybe time only passes inside the house. I don't think that's true. Okay. I wouldn't be able to do this if it weren't for the extra steps from last time. And for that I am grateful. No. Now I have to wait a whole hour, but it's not an actual hour. I don't understand your library checkout system. How would he have signed the thing? Unless it was checked out. Wait, what year is it? Oh no, please don't laugh at me. I got excited that that was telling me what day it was. It's been over a week since I played this, okay? What does it say in here? It probably has the year from Miss Babbage, like, written a million times that I've looked at, but I got so excited. Why would we have checked it out in 93 otherwise? Just cause we felt like it. Ugh, I feel stupid. It just says November 7th. Which is what I had guessed was the first day. I'm confused. Or was this the day before the first day? I don't want to keep leaving and coming back from here. Why would you not put a clock in this room? And is one of the items I can request a pocket watch or something? That would be sick. This better be good. Why would you roll this room? Because if you figure out what day it is, then you know what to put the time lock safe at every time you roll this. So it must be something cool inside, right? I don't know. No. No. No, it wouldn't be better. Because I mean, the last round, like, I rolled trading post for this room, and then I never came back here because I don't know. I guess I did have the steps to at one point, but we were busy doing other stuff. I just don't like to, I feel like I don't like to have to come back to the outside unless we get the garage exit. Otherwise, it's not worth it. I hate everything about this game except all the things that I love so much about this game. I'm pretty sure I love wins, but I reserve the right to change my mind later. I wasted so many steps just checking what time it was because I'm impatient. Can I quit and start this day over? I mean, you know when you get excited to, like, solve it, it seemed like it was gonna be a cool new thing, but if it's not, then what a waste. What happens if you force quit the game? Does it still save and start day 8? Only one way to find out. I disagree. I believe there is more than one way to find out. Ugh, this is dumb. The safe word is safe word. Oh yeah, because you would roll this because you get the red room protection, which I do really like. Three stars, 1 allowance. Okay, well, that was a bust. Funeral parlor, immediately. It's an A again. I just gotta draw my letter grid. Okay, that was really good for freehanding it. For ballparking it. So we got S-A blank E-S. And then C-R blank, C-R-A blank blank. And weird. Hey Shaggy, thank you for 35 months. Welcome back to the human race. Appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. The number of runs where I built 6 rooms that connect in a circle, I'm like, well, suppose the day's gone. I have only myself to blame. Everyone benefits from taking a day off on the regular, even in blueprints. I just took 8 days off. I think I'm good. The trip was good. It was really fun. It was good to see friends. Doing good making pie dough. Yum. Potato leek pie sounds so good. Plain plan. So this one is E. I want this door. I hate this room. I hate that this room has no letters. That drives me crazy. I can still rotate stuff. That's kind of cool. Not that I would want to, but, you know. I'll go for Nook. We just did a cute little circle and got some items. And we're filling in. We're filling in the grid, maybe. I don't know. Maybe now they'll have my magnifying glass. But I have 4 coins. That's pretty good. Oh, I didn't look at the Nook letters. And it costs 4 coins! Let's go! I'm backtracking, sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Bride and Bridge. Mischief, have a good one. Take care. It's not so hard. You could get frozen pie dough and then it's just boiling potatoes and sauteing leeks. Yum! Now I'm hungry. I will never know what these pictures are telling me. Vault requires 3 gems. That's so many gems. Patio. That's nice. Unfortunately, not what I need. Oh, but patio, I think, is the room we saw in the aquarium. Excuse me. An apple. So this row spells 8. Weird. Alright, let's get a code check. Hoping I'll get an item. Stag and tag. because I can put my magnifying glass in coat check if we get that far. Oh, I didn't even see this. Do I dare? Yeah. Spend a key, gain a key. Dare bird. Aww. Courtyard! I'm going to the courtyard. You know I'm doing it. Green room. Wait. Have I even used my magnifying glass yet? No. Has there been something I need it for yet? I don't know. Ooh. Oh, good. Just like the one I just opened. Okay. Before we do this, I gotta run another ad. Enjoy the break. I will see you when we get back. Thanks, everybody. I dislike all of these. I wish I could rotate the hallway, but I'm out of gems. Or I could just get some steps and then go north. Feels risky. Especially without keys and stuff. I don't know. But this just feels like a misuse of the hallway to have it pointed like that. Oh, well. Not a key, but a gem. I'll take it. And now this is tier and tie. I messed up my little grid of letters really badly. Okay. Can we look at this with a magnifying glass? Ooh. It doesn't help me, I don't think. Okay, West Wing hallway feels like a good use. This is a good time to roll that. Garage maybe will come up again, maybe not. I don't know. car and card. Dark room. I want the dark room. But the lights are gonna turn out. But maybe we'll get a utility closet so we can turn the lights on. Oh, but I don't have... but I have my little bunker thing. Okay, perfect. Let's do it. Yes. Yes! Gimme. Ooh. Tell me your secrets. Yes! Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. But this one is in red, so does it mean it's false? Don't answer that. This was a good series of events. Oh, the other thing, I hope we draw a boudoir with the picture of the safe. And I hope that amounts to something. Dang, I don't really know what I'm looking for here. If anything, it's just pictures of pictures. Oh, a key. 11:28. That's exciting. Gonna look at your beauty mark. Yeah, the magnifying glass is like a much needed moment of like, ah, finally. Oh, remember when we had the key card? That was so nice. I don't really think there's much to be seen in this room, in this photo. Oh, this is coat and cot. I don't know why, but that looks like a 7, maybe. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Don't answer that. Looks like a fence. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Super. I don't think I can do anything with the ones hanging up. Dining room it is. Tube tub. Money! Free money! Who would just leave that there lying around? Do they not even tell you what's on the menu? Ugh, bummer. When you enter the gymnasium, lose 2 steps. Okay, I think we can afford that. I would love the items, but I really want to fill in more of the house. I'm kind of into it. And I like the squeaky noise. Plot and pilot. Car keys. Good, good. This is good. No, another key card though. Ugh. Boo. Squeak. Make the squeak. Eh, there it is. I know, the shoe squeaks are so nice. Oh, okay, boudoir. I was hoping for this. We're getting better luck on dropped items this round. For sure. Okay, well that doesn't tell me anything. I thought for sure I would get something with this with the magnifying glass. It's a slightly larger safe, yeah. I mean, I still would have rolled this room anyway. Maybe. We could use the gems. That's okay. Bummer. That doesn't tell us anything. Hi, Hempuli. Thank you for the bits. Sorry to backseat, but could you please turn off the stream for my benefit? I've yet to play the game and getting spoiled. I'm sorry, it can't be done. We must pursue. Hope you're doing well. Okay, this is another rain and grain. I feel like I'm getting lucky on stuff not being locked also. I need to play this myself, so I'll have to hop out. Yeah, absolutely. Don't get spoiled. I've sad Llama a lot of times weren't encouraging. That's okay. I still had fun. I'm glad, you know, we played until I needed to decompress, and then we played Power Wash, which was really fun, so. I'm not watching too close since I just started. Don't get spoiled. Good luck with the x-ray. Hi, Fondue. The L shape mean this is Luigi's mansion. That must be it. I don't think you would win a key card from a billiard room game, would you? Sorry for being outwardly sappy, but I realize your stream has really helped me appreciate games that I otherwise would have overlooked. So, you know, thanks for that. You're welcome, Monster. I feel the same way about other streams and Twitch in general. I don't think I ever would have played this game if it weren't for the fact that, like, I've met people through the puzzle community that were like, I think you would like this. I think that's pretty cool. Vilma. That's such a sweet picture of the two of them. Thank you for sharing. Jen's much too macho for overt appreciation. I don't know what you're talking about. I can't decide to go this route or this route or this route or this route. I think this one. I decided. Look at that. Oh, this one. What was this? Price and cost and coast. Let's see if I can do this again. I guess I could say these out loud, but it's just the pluses in the middle, then the minuses, and then the times, and then the divides on the outside. So this is 4 minus 2 times 7. I feel like we got a lot of 14s on these all the time. We're too young to inherit this much alcohol. Oh yeah, I forget how old is Simon? And how tall? Does anyone know? Mid-teens. Simon's 14. Okay, thank you. I don't have enough for office, sadly. It feels pretty short. You can check out another book. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Are any of these? Can I, like... Ooh. Tie and time. Oops, wait. The foundation does not reset each day. Okay, I'm sorry, aquarium, but I think I have to go here. Also, rotunda? That's so weird. I love the aquarium so much. Did it do us any good, though? It was cute. Okay. This is interesting. Your house seems, less than sound. Oh, so I had to... Oh, I hope this is a good spot for it. It's fine. I didn't really... I just kind of... Whoa. We just kind of went for it. I assumed it would have to be in this spot, but... it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I don't think they would put a permanent room in a space that doesn't make sense, you know? I feel like this makes more sense because it doesn't block us off. We haven't drawn a... Oh, we did draw a store because we bought the magnifying glass. But we could draw a kitchen. Or a different store. I'm sad that we got the vault and the showroom and I didn't get to look at them. I want to know what they look like. Also, security would be nice. Oh, excuse me. But I actually don't think... Oh, and there weren't any pictures in here. I can't get up to that. Like, I have to do something somewhere else to lower this. Bonk. Okay, I don't know. I left because I assumed I was done in here, and I think I am, but... Plain planet. What do we think? What makes sense here? Have we done just a regular hallway yet? No. I would love to get one that's like long on the bottom and then a little thing coming up to where we are so that I could get across to the east side, because I haven't been able to see the east side of this place. I don't know what it is. I just draw the wrong thing over there. Oh, I forgot I have this sledgehammer. Dang. And car keys, but no garage. Did you solve the picture puzzle in real time? I'd seen that one before. I don't know, maybe we can hope for a 4-way. I'm kind of leaning hallway, which sounds so boring, but... Of course, I don't have gems to spend on any of these. Oh well! Seven locked doors? Wow, I haven't seen these before. Okay, this is kind of what I was hoping for. This is actually pretty good. 7 locked doors is a lot. And I only have 1 key. But this one I could get right and down right away, but this one I can only get to the right away. And I don't like that. Plus, the gymnasium door was a, like, key card, and I don't have one anyway, so I don't really care about that. I don't know. I'm leaning this. Even though I want to see this, what am I trying to do this round? Just I'm trying to fill as much of the grid as I can. Oh, don't hate me. Tier tiger. Gotta do it sometimes. I just think it makes more sense. My old headmistress pronounced foyer, foyer, and over the years, I've come to really decide she was right. Foyer. 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 I don't know how to say it. This is what I wanted. Is it locked? No. Does utility closet do anything for me? I'm an unorthodox blueprints player. Am I? Not really, because we used our little buffer on the dark room and the gymnasium. And I guess the chapel. So that buffer, I think, is gone. And I didn't draw a garage, but I do have the car key, so I could draw it hoping I get a garage, but that would mean I would have to go like all the way down and around or up here and somehow over and get a garage, which seems kind of unlikely. But I don't have a gem for security, so I don't know. Maybe we do just do this. Maybe we do this and we think about going back to the coat check at this point. Oof. I am the person that draws rooms in circles, so you know, deciding not to draw yourself into a corner I've learned is valuable, but who am I kidding? I will do it again. And that's alright. You can, and you should. Cart and chart. So this row is also spelling 8. We have 2 rows that spell the word 8, maybe? It's weird. This game's weird. PC indicators. I don't know what it means. Eight. Dark room I don't really care about anymore because we already looked at all the stuff. I feel like I thought for a second there was like a note on the inside of the door, which didn't make any sense, but I had to look again just in case. All right, so now let's go down here. A rumpus room. Aw, too bad I can't go. 2 dead ends. And get some more steps. And maybe a key or something. Oh yeah, and visit the hamster. Hey, little guy. Oh, I want to be friends. Hi. I don't think I need the magnifying glass for this diary situation. Okay, stage and... Ooh, 2 bananas. This is stage and sage. I really wish I could interact with, like, any of these items. Okay, and out we go. I love hamster. It's fun to have fun with words. There was a lady learning English and she pronounced lavender as Valenda. That's cute. We might as well, right? Yeah. Freeze your account. Try for some gems. Get 2 items. I wish I could do funeral parlor and then freeze my account. And what was our special room? Oh yeah, the dumb bunker. But we were gonna, I don't really want to do... Oh, sure. Why don't we look at it? We haven't seen it yet. Because otherwise I'll probably just do closet. And see if we get a key or a gem. Which also won't really help me on the way out of here. Now we're just planning to walk out. And... maybe look at the time again and the bunker. Maybe we go to the orchard and try a couple key, like, codes. And we'll code check our magnifying glass. Don't let me forget code check. Oops. It's so cold in here. Oh, and we can go eat in the dining room now, right? Oh, that's funny. Not for staff use. Master Sinclair's personal freezer. Hose and house. And a letter. How do we thaw the freezer? Huh. Weird. Turn off the system, I guess. Do you have to like chess to play this game? Now that I'm mapping out all these letters and I should be mapping out all these chess pieces, and that makes me nervous. Okay, bye. Dinner is served. Today's main course, porterhouse steak. A delightfully expensive steak cut bone-in and extra marbled for maximum tenderness. A perfect dish for those who love extravagance. 20 steps plus an additional 10 if you have a showroom in your house. Oh, I thought that was another trunk. I keep walking by the trunks, not realizing that I can use them. I'm gonna go through the den. Is there a chess piece in the pantry? Seems like there wouldn't be, but you never know. Now here's hoping we, oh, or I could check the car keys, because I kind of, okay, what else did I want the magnifying glass for? Day 4 was the... first time in the dark room. And it was... we did read some lore in the library that I didn't revisit. There's some pictures in that, like, scrapbook. I wonder if I should have looked at those with a magnifying glass. Alucard, hello, welcome in. I wonder if we can look at this pendant around Marion's necklace. She has like a little pendant necklace that's kind of blurry. Okay, but seemingly not really anything else I need the magnifying glass for in the library. I'm just looking at my pictures really quick. A drawing room has a portrait I could look at, but it doesn't look like I would want to zoom in on anything. I don't know. Magnifying glass would be fun for any other books I check out, but who's to say? I don't know. Oh, wait, isn't there like a postcard? Of Reddington in like this room right here? Yeah. Okay, we can look at this real quick. Not helpful. But cute. Ding! I feel like if you like chess, you would not want to have to live in this house. It would be so hard to ever play a game. Yeah. It's possible. Your parents used to have a projector? That's cool. We used to use a projector for like class in high school, the kind that are like the big light box with like the mirror-y thing. I'm getting tired. Probably because I drank this beer. It's time to wind down. Yeah, overhead projector, exactly. All the sound effects are pretty great, but the key unlock has got to be top tier. They are really good sounds. I don't know what to check. I feel like I purchased the magnifying glass for the purpose of looking at the pictures in the darkroom, and we did that. So I don't really feel like I need to check it for another day until I have a goal of something else I want to look at with it. I feel like the car keys are always helpful to have in case we roll a garage. They're not it's just for the trunk of the car, just for the boot of the car though. Not to actually open the garage to get the exit outside. So none of these is like make or break. But it'd be helpful to know that they're in here. Sledgehammer, so far I feel like it hasn't been that helpful. I haven't found a use for it other than the occasional trunk. I guess I'll just check these. Okay. Now we go outside. Now, is this gonna be... Oops. Yep. That's all it took. It's permanent! Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with an extra 20 steps? Wow. Okay. That's very beneficial. Oh my god. Now, this is alarming, but, you know, I'd eat these apples anyway. So many snacks. Oh, another bird bath. Interesting. Ah, yes, interesting. And it has a cute little house and everything. Oh. Oh yeah, I said I might try the bunker again too. Gardener's logbook. April 10th, 1992 to blank. Spade. When I first came on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I'm sorry. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealings on the estate in as much as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. Robert Nagula, groundskeeper. I thought I had a list of people's names somewhere. I guess not. Among my many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, and east yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death and the ensuing closure of the west wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the west path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these I discovered are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. The terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden all fall within this category. Cute. I suppose if I'm saving this page, I should save the other page too. The soil survey. One of the first tasks I undertook as a groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wings of the house. And while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from the survey only ever appear in the wings. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. What the? Huh? Excuse me? Oh my god. Smudge pots. A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gas line, including, but not limited to, the orchard's smudge pots. The smudge pots found among the apple trees here in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gas line should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion, and I have submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Orinda, currently in the cloister, with a much more appropriate angel, Rinna. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listen to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday. And she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner garth, and am too scared of chastisement to probe for particulars for a third time. My best rendition, pretty good considering I have only seen Rinna's depiction in the chapel. Cool, a name to one of the chapel figures. A paragon of gardening! Wouldn't you know it? And that's it. Cute. Welcome back, Mr. Biggs. You didn't miss too much. Ooh. Oh! Look, a teeny tiny crown. Is it a crown? What is that? A stool? What is that? Weird. Raffle Iron, welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, this is a new room. We haven't seen this one before. We made it into the orchard. I guess that's pretty cool and new. What's our gas bill like now that we own the house that's heating a dang apple orchard, right? It's kind of extreme. Okay, well. All the barrels are empty. One dog is stressing out the other. Oh no. Oh, we are gonna get another ad. So I'll go chill by the fountain. Oh, and there's the lawnmower. Perfect timing for me to mute. Enjoy the break. Thanks, everybody. This is so nice. Look at how pretty this is. Okay, so here is my thought. Actually, Semi, are you here? It looks like you're here. This question is for you and you only because you're a mod. And you're my hint giver a lot of times. So chat, please bear with me. I'm just curious. The bunker thing, is it normal that, like, the library checkout card... How do I ask this? Is it normal that that would trip me up? That I should just kind of, like, it's okay for me to just leave that alone and come back? Because I want to try one more time, but I don't know which day it is that I'm aiming for. I guess I'm just asking for your opinion specifically on whether you think it's okay that I leave that alone and try it another time. Like, do I have all the pieces available to open the time lock safe now? Or should I just kind of, nope, don't worry about it, forget it? That's my question. Let's go for, I guess, 10 p.m. now. You have all the pieces. You're making one mistake you can fix. Okay. This is gonna be something that I wish I had had. Oh, you know what else? Well, here, let me get down here real quick first. I forgot about the radiation thing too, but I don't think we've had a bunker and a lab at the same time. Okay, so I originally thought it was the 13th, and now we're going for 10 p.m. Must be at least 1 hour in advance. Oh, that's it, because I don't know how to read. Y'all know I don't know how to read. Or do you? Lord. Reading comprehension is hard. For those of you... Actually, you know what? I take that back. Never mind. This is my playthrough. I can do whatever I want. Space. Yuppie? Welcome in. How's it going? It bugs me not all the clocks with pendulums have ones that swing. Yeah, that bugs me too. I don't like it. But an hour is like hours away. Okay, but now we get to hang out and chat. How's everyone doing? Thanks for being in stream today. After this, I'm gonna go make some dinner. Probably a frozen dinner. I do have a pre-made salad I could eat. I do actually have some more leftover pasta. I'll probably eat that. Reading is so hard. I'm so impatient. I can't wait until I open this time lock safe and it's something that I wish I had had this whole playthrough. That's gonna be super fun. Hopefully it's just like lore or a password for something that I didn't roll in this run. Right? I had a chicken burrito. Oh, burrito sounds good. I had a shrimp quesadilla the other night that was so delicious. Doing good. I'm glad. This was a really fun stream. Shorter. I've been streaming really late on Mondays and Sundays. Yesterday we streamed pretty late, right? But I think tonight I just need to because we can't finish another day of blueprints in a reasonable amount of time. I don't think. So I think we just need to call it, and then I can go get some life stuff done. Just have an hour of work left. Nice. You're making me hungry. I mean, me too. I'm also hungry. Happy to see this is still going. I don't know how Jen is doing, but I guess it's going well. What do you mean? The playthrough's still going? I'm still too early to say, it feels like. We've definitely made progress. Like, the permanent things I love. Because as a roguelike player, the more stuff you can give me, like, that I gain over time, even if it's a new run every time. And we gain information every run. Which is how all roguelikes are. You gain experience, you gain practice against bosses, stuff like that. Going for another day would be intense. We're not at the point where we're banging out days in 20 minutes. No, yeah. I'm enjoying it. I do think I will probably play off stream just a little bit, maybe. I don't know, maybe I'll just go through my notes some more. I was really enjoying when I first started it, like rewatching the VOD and taking screenshots and stuff and kind of organizing my thoughts. I'll probably keep working. I messed up my letter grid really badly, so I'll probably keep working on that and try to fix it and maybe map some chess pieces. Because even with this previous run, I can map it because I have notes from the rooms I've seen before of what chess pieces they had in them. The chess pieces make me wonder if you can figure out, like, if you can figure out how the rooms are supposed to be aligned, you know? In advance, if it's like some kind of formula. Duncan, jump up! Come on, buddy. Okay, so it's just about to be 10 p.m. in-game. We got 1 in-game hour left. Now that I don't feel like I need to write every room and letter combination every day, I gotta commit to something else better to take notes of. This is the billiard room notes that I took. The billiard puzzle's cute. I like the parlor puzzle too. I think it's fun. Yeah, now we gotta be a soil surveyor, so I gotta add that to my map. You can see, I mean, this is what we're doing in game. I'm not showing the game. I went to the other camera because Duncan was here, but he left, so. Now we can stare at the clock together. Yay! On a particularly slow... Oh, okay, I think we hit 11 o'clock. We can keep playing the game. A slow day at Foxwoods. Oh my gosh, I actually know what that is. I managed to get the pit boss to lower the minimum bet at a blackjack table for us. Made enough money to cover the gas for the trip. I love that. Fun. If I have to do this again because I picked the wrong day, I'll be salty. I'll be so salty. Bird. Okay, bummer that the gem... Another weird little... What is that? What are these? Don't answer that. The gem didn't count because I already froze my account for the day. But what is this? 7. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father. And I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years. Suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reach may have been flawed. Okay. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront. And I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the ruby crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible, and the fact that 2 of the crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive, safe, and finally free. This is juicy. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land, I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Courtney. Dang. Okay, yeah, worth it. Worth it, and not something I needed to do day 7, except for the 1 gem. Cool. Poetic. I love the diction choices. Oh, that was fun to read. I do love reading out loud, I gotta say. Alright, I think that now is officially everything I wanted to do in this round. Gorgeous, gorgeous game. Red is your favorite color. You can't say that in this game. Red's the bad color in this game. I love audiobooks and narration in general. A long time ago, I looked into recording for audiobooks because you can do that and make a couple bucks on the side. And I have the setup for it because I have the stream room and I have a lot of sound, like paneling and stuff. But then I just never did it. It's never too late, I guess. Alright. Let's call it a day. Ordinary Inn. Another 103 steps taken, exactly the same as last time. It sounds time consuming. Yeah, depending on how long the book is, but there's lots of like picture books and not picture books, short stories and little things and guides and self-help and stuff like that. There's all kinds of genres because they're not going to pick me, some nobody, for like a big popular work. But there's lots of like small aspiring authors out there that want somebody to read their book for Amazon or for audiobooks. All right. That's it. We done. Thank you to my Ko-fi supporters, 8-Bit Trav, Toonwolf, Semi-Cortex, Metal Spring Pro, Wymiser, Akarui Kage, and Cosmocordia. Thank you to all of my Twitch subscribers, my YouTube subscribers, and of course, viewers like you. Later, humans.